maybe uh, the voice of the customer is not getting captured. So first of all, we need to understand that just this credit insurance is helping protecting the portfolio, or in some way it is helping the end user also, and that will happen only if we have some understanding or some member education at quite grassroots level for understanding the purpose and need and objective of the insurance itself. So that is one thing I keep repeating when this committee was also formed. So one of the recommendation, to be honest, apart from the product design, distribution, everything, was that just like NABARD, one corpus fund needs to be created for the uh, development of the micro insurance as a whole service, because you know, Sabarji, very well that microfinance took its own time, even more than a decade, to develop as a product. Nowadays, people can see that it is just a transaction here and there, and efficiency in through digital tools. But as a concept, it was very much a developmental finance approach where developmental institutions like NABARD has put their money and all those things. So one of the recommendation in the standalone micro insurance company committee report was to create such corpus and fund. So I think Sadhan, being a SRO, needs to, frankly speaking, emphasize that, because producers, I mean manufacturers like insurers, are also having their own say. I mean, they are in the business of uh, means sustaining or making profit. They are not there for charity, to be honest with them, being a private entity. And same create that understanding at the end user level, that so that they can also understand what is there for into it for them in this micro insurance. So this is one aspect which I think and Sadhan needs to do some maybe secondary study or research of different committees and like that, and that would be helpful for entire industry as per se. The second thing, that risk is quite spreading. It was earlier, it was just a few trade earners, death, and like that. But now, asset related risk, climate, all sorts of things are coming into the picture. So it's now getting quite, I would say, integrated risk. So if risk is getting integrated, one risk is affecting another set of risk, one set of issue is affecting other set of livelihood and other aspects. So solution also needs to be integrated. And one of the committee recommendation was that why not design an integrated product itself. There are some, frankly speaking, some thought went into that, but it has not seen the light of the day. So that needs to be emphasized or highlighted by Sadar. That poor doesn't feel just uh, individual risk in silos. They have multiple risks, and those risks are quite integrated. Their health risk, their um, death of someone in family, maybe their asset itself, their source of livelihood, all gets affected, and it impacts the other aspect of the cash flow and the income. So this also needs to be, frankly speaking,
So you were talking about a scoping study should be done, and also we need to understand how far have we reached on the recommendations of the EDA, right?
yes. I mean,
So
these are some of the cross-cutting theme. I mean, these committees have delved quite deep into it, but it needs to be thought and re assessed at a macro level itself. That how it is still not sorted, or not even enough steps are taken in that
has
aspect.
anyone has anyone done some study on it?
again, NIA keep doing some such studies, but that needs to be NIA Pune, but that needs to be done from frankly speaking Sadhan's perspective, because NIA approach is from a different perspective. Sadhan is SRO and they have to take care of their own member entities also, which are primarily microfinance institutions. So that was my third point, that
Okay.
microfinance institutions largely feel that in
So,
this.
like, if we do the study, let me make it a bit short. That if we are doing, because Bala is also
Okay.
traveling. So, one is that in the agenda, possibly we can discuss the first should be on the discussion of the study or knowledge we could gather that on the present status of microinsurance and the furtherance of the recommendation of the study, the first one, and then we can discuss on it and then possibly we also apart from study apart from that segment, do you have anything like any idea? Let me hear from Bala now. Bala being a practitioner for long time, that how does he see the microinsurance, and what discussion would help us to take the microinsurance to the next level?
Yeah, just adding to what Srikanth highlighted, I guess
Uh,
this is both a demand and a supply problem. It's not just a problem of, not just about customers, it's a problem at the supply side as well. When I talk about demand, it's more about customers. And when I talk about supply, it is from the insurers and the reinsurer side. So micro insurance uptake is a problem in India with such a large population. Philippines have done better than India just because of the fact that both these aspects are not addressed fully. What my suggestion would be one, because IRDA has already started a few programs for insurance for all by 2047. They have started the state insurance program for insurance companies. Insurance companies has been given targets to cover X percentage of the population from each panchayat of the districts that they are allotted. So there is a push from the regulator, but that push is just one-sided. There has to be as I said, a merging between demand and supply. Like there is a demand, or we have to create that demand. For that, the supply side also should show the kind of eagerness, and that's where IRDA Sadhan can come together because you are already well established in the microfinance sector, and this insurance for all by 2047 is a slogan that IRDA is promoting really well. Like there are schemes which are highly successful, like PMFDY, which is a government-led scheme but subsidized. But there are a lot of learnings that we can take from such large schemes. So, what a facilitator role, what Southern can do is one, coordinating with IRDA, coming stronger on the insurance for all concept, and also changing that uh, the way they have now structured the state insurance program. Because state insurance program, what they have done, they have allotted, every insurance company is allotted one state, and they are asking them to increase the penetration. But penetration cannot just increase by allotting states and just doing what to say every quarterly meetings. There has to be a push from the push. This business has to be taken as a serious business from the insurer side also, because they have to make profit. But to make profit, it is possible. They are allowed to understand the market. There is potential. There is already enough and more business available. So that is one area definitely we should touch. How we can link uh, this 24 by insurance by for all by 2047, that slogan, and bringing IRDA to that, and Southern coming in because you have that vast network of MFIs, how you can utilize that to probably take it forward. Second one, I guess, is thought can be given to the UNDP work. UNDP has a facility called IRFF. That is
a year?
insurance risk, IRFF, insurance and risk financing facility, which is a global facility. Their work is to push insurance and risk financing. And they are creating a pool of specialists in all countries. I am a master trainer associated with them. I have done this program in 5 countries already. that is a very good program to bring in this demand among the suppliers, because most of the insurance companies, they don't know exactly how to start, where to start, what to do. So that program is a good eye opener for a lot of people to get into this, because that is a curated 4 module program where they teach about what is micro insurance, how it needs to be done, what is the process, what is the claims, what is operations, what insurance companies should do, and there are a lot of things in that. That module is a good thing to probably take it up, because again, I can check with the UNDP IRF. They bring in they bring in some budget for that. They need an implementing agency in the country to do it. So this could be another pointer that we can dwell about, because after the program, who can then take it to the next level, because they cannot go to each and every location. So they create a pool of 10 or 15 national experts in microinsurance from different institutions, and then they can take I would say the implementation and all those things forward. And the capacity development of these national experts is what they bring. So that is also a long-term, I would say, perspective of creating awareness, because this is all about awareness, both at insurer level as well as customers level. Customer also doesn't know what are the policies available. Insurance companies also doesn't know what to do among for microinsurance.
Tell me
So
one thing, the state governments, all state governments, they do have their insurance policies I mean, one thing or other. How won't it be like a kind of contesting one for this insurance for all 2047, or it is a part of it? Like every state
it's
government, they do
different.
have insurance, right? For
It's
MSME, there
different.
is, huh?
Yeah, yeah. This is different. This is a pure insurance penetration drive that regulator has launched to ensure that insurance companies are more serious about going to the last mile.
This is
That
just like Sabalji PSL, priority sector lending mandate. Same thing, IRDA is ensured what Bala is talking. That now every state or every insurer are mandated to do certain insurance business for specific panchayat at level. That is one thing. And what I understood, Bala Sabalji is asking that some state government have their own insurance. So how does it getting into it? No, Sabalji, that was the question.
Yeah. Is it the part of this 2047
No,
or it
no,
is a
no. That's what
different
I was
one?
saying. That
Uh,
is not part of this, because certain states
okay.
have free medical insurance for all customers.
Uh,
Like Tamil Nadu, they have a free medical insurance scheme for X number of population. That
uh,
is not part of this. So such schemes are out of this. These are all specific general insurance or life insurance policies that insurance companies can, but they are not giving any clear direction. They are just saying, okay, you have to insure X number of people. How will they insure? For example, they give target to insurance companies to do 100,000, 1 lakh household to be insured for fire insurance. A 1 lakh household, how will they insure this 1 lakh household? What is the product that they should design to insure this 1 lakh household? And how insurance companies should do it. So I see a lot of gaps in understanding, a lot of gaps in awareness. And that is where this module or this conclave or whatever we are planning can actually help, because all minds coming together discussing, because this is a free stage where anybody can share all the thoughts. Normally, insurance companies doesn't want to, or probably they don't get such platforms to discuss and understand from what else others are doing. So we can be a knowledge disseminator to bring in people from different aspects to talk about all these initiatives, so that few people will know more about it, few people will understand how to do it better. We can also probably raise such questions to uh, deliberate on. For example, I know most of the companies call me and ask me, yeah, we have this district, what will we do to achieve these numbers? Even I don't have answers for that. So that is a very gray area which has a lot of scope, and IRDA will be more than happy to be a part of this, because they also want to drive this. So that could be one good area to start with. And insurance companies will also be interested, I believe, because they definitely want to do this. They don't know how to do this.
okay, if we put it in structure, one is your this a larger observation on what IRDA has already done, these two study and the recommendations. Especially the first segment will discuss about the recommendations. That where have we gone? And the second discussion can be on the plights of so this is insurance for all 2047 plights from the from the demand and supply streams, right? So demand side they might have something, and also supply side they might have something as well, right? So how can we convert this one? Can be a discussion.
And there should be one specific thing, especially on product, because that is something that Srikanth also highlighted. What we do, what I have also done, and what most of the insurance company they do is that they just design products sitting in office. They don't go to the ground, understand the need of the customers. And there are products which are highly successful once we design it after understanding their need and fine tuning it as per the requirement of the customers. So such kind of interventions, a specific discussion on how to structure a good product, because micro insurance product has to be simple, affordable, accessible, appropriate, responsive. There are a lot of characteristics to it, but nobody actually cares about this characteristic. They say that, okay, I have a 1 lakh sum insured personal accident product. Let me reduce the sum insured to 20,000 and give it for 10 rupees. That is my micro insurance product. That is what is happening on ground. We have a 10 lakh health product. We reduce the sum insured to 1 lakh and say that this is my micro insurance product. That will not work. So that is another area of brainstorming on how to design, structure micro insurance products is also something that has to be looked into. We can also collaborate with probably the entities like ILO or UNDP who can bring in experts who can talk about this or come join online. So there are a lot of things that can be done, but these are my initial thoughts. But maybe we can brainstorm later to maybe fix on a overall perspective. We can fix 3, 4 thematic areas, and then within those thematic areas, we can design what all individual things needs to be done, so that it becomes fruitful for all of them who are participating.
You are on mute, Savalji. You are on mute.
So three areas briefly we could understand. One is your after recommendation, how far have we gone? Then second one is your plights of this your insurance for all 2047 plights of the demand and supply stream. Third one is your product design. Uh, Product
And
design.
one
How?
aspect which Bala mentioned, Savalji, I want to
Uh-huh.
emphasize because
Uh,
he is quite engaged. The 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 human resource which understand this entire aspect of micro insurance. Bala has or people has worked in formal insurance sector, and some of understood this sector due to their own interest, and they took their effort. But in India there is no such platform where people are getting trained about the micro insurance. And I would say I would that there is a lack and dearth of that type of talent itself, even this was itself, who understand this aspect, who understand the technicalities of it, who understand the nuances of this market, who understand the challenges of this segment. So that also I think needs to be part of that dearth of human resource itself, because market cannot develop if you don't have the people who understand this business or
so
understand.
can it be included in Bala's this product development side?
This is not just product.
No, no,
I
I'm telling that subset of that one. If you want to develop a good product, possibly you need human resources also, efficient human resources
I
for
think
better
it
product
can be
development.
in itself. It can be in itself is a serious enough or important
Now,
enough.
human resources in what way?
Human
Like,
resource, what he mentioned, Bala, you can
It's all about
elaborate.
capacity. What I guess it's a very good point, Srikanth. I would support that, because it's there are, if you count, there are hardly, you can find less than 10 people who had enough experience in micro insurance in India, and that is because one, the insurance companies hasn't taken interest, and people, there is depth of capacity in terms of sales, in terms of underwriting, in terms of claims, in terms of technology. So when we talk about capacity, it's not just about people designing a product. It is all about from start to end. this market needs a different. It's like microfinance. Microfinance cannot be done by a banker. It needs a different mindset altogether. Same way, micro insurance cannot be done by a normal insurance guy. It needs a special separate mindset altogether. So developing that mindset or developing that capacity throughout the value chain, not just I have done.
Han has done some
Singapore.
limited work, Sabalji, and Bala,
Yeah,
you may be
it
aware,
approved.
but that is very limited, and that too for the, I would say, grassroots level type of
Who
people.
has done?
Dhan
Acha,
Foundation.
Learn Foundation.
Yeah, I'm working with Dan right now. Dan has done a bit of lot of work. Seva has done a lot of Vimo Seva, obviously. Srikanth knows Vimo Seva really well than me. So there are a lot
Yeah,
of
but it was
practitioners.
never a structured, Bala, and that's the
Yeah, yeah.
problem. I mean, you will never find what you are saying. I fully support that. You will not even find people who understand it. People or those who are understanding it just due to their own curiosity and their own effort. They don't have. People like me also
Yeah,
have
yeah.
never studied something structured. We just keep learning by doing. Or you, Bala, you just have that interest. That's why you have
Yeah, yeah, that's
understood
true.
and learned. In India, I mean, I don't think there is any structured
But
training
how
programs.
will it help microfinance sector?
It will help in total overall development of the sector itself. If you don't
How?
have, means it's like chicken and egg. If you don't have the people who understand the sector, who will develop it?
I have to leave. I have to do the
It's
checking
fine. It's
now.
fine. What we will
Sorry
do,
for that.
whatever we have discussed today, we will put it in a small note and circulate it to you.
Yeah, yeah,
Then
we'll add to
you
it and
and you will add to it. Then we will also we have talked to Rama Devi. Rama Devi told after 7th she will be available, so we need to talk to her. Possibly we can also get some ideas from her.
got it. Okay.
ठीक है? And I was
Thank you.
trying to get ADP, but I don't know. Um, he now he was communicating, and after a certain time, he just stopped.
Arup Chatterjee.
Or
Arup, he tries to accommodate everything because he is a busy person, but he's quite approachable. He will come if we
very
call
much,
him, or
very
definitely
much.
he will join online if he's not able to come physically. But
No,
yeah,
no,
he
I'm not
will.
talking. I'm not talking about Bala. I'm not talking about the event. I'm talking about even in the knowledge development time.
Yeah,
Na,
yeah, yeah. He
we
will
need
either he
his.
will allocate someone or he will join by himself.
Okay, take care.
Okay, sorry, I will
Okay.
have to leave.
No, no,
Thank
it's
you.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Thank you, Srikant. Thank you, Bala. We'll put it in a small note and circulate
Great,
it. And
great.
let us add on and then let us rolling on it.
Yes, yes. You put then people will get some food for thought, and then more aspects can be added.
Take.
It's a good
Okay.
point to start.
Okay.
Great. Thank
Good to
you.
see you.
Same here.
Where are you nowadays, Srikant?
Ahmedabad. I
No,
am in Ahmedabad.
Ahmedabad, and which institution?
I'm working right now as a consultant with Dwara. I mean, mostly as a right now in these days I am working independently only.
Ach, ठीक.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you very much. Good to see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Same here.